Hello and welcome back everybody to a brand new video. So today we are here with another DayZ video. Now this video is all to do with food in DayZ. Now you're probably wondering, how do you gauge what is the best food for you to consume in the game? Now, I've got some numbers here for you. Now, your energy that you have in-game, which is your apple that you will see on the bottom right-hand side of your screen, will max out at 20,000 calories. Now, your apple is worth 4,000 calories. Now, eating as much food as you possibly can, the second you get it, is essential for longevity and survival. Now, your stomach, which is a hidden bar on the screen, maxes out 2,000 calories or ml. Now, for you to eat and gain fullness, you have to eat 1,500, which is basically absolute peakness. The second you reach 1,500, once you go to 2,000, you will vomit. Now, less about numbers, more about food. Now, I've got a couple of examples here and a couple of things to know. When you are eating food on DayZ, like I say, your stomach can hold up to 20,000 ml of food. Now, some of the best items for food in the game go as such: unknown food can, bear steak, carp fillet, cow steak, mackerel fillets. Now, all of these items I'll show you on screen. Now, you may then wonder, okay, it's all you telling me how this food actually is, but how can you maximize the food that you have available? Now, depending on how you prepare and cook your food, you can gain much more fullness and energy to be consumed. So just as a comparison between two of the same items, if you boil bear steak, it contains around 1,750 calories. Keeping in mind that you need 4,000 for a full, and it will take 1,000 of your stomach capacity, also considering that you have a 2,000 full maxed out stomach capacity. If we then go ahead and dry the meat in a cooking pot without water or fat, this can only be done in the chimney of a house oven. It then changes your stomach capacity to straight up completely full, being 1,500 ml. So you will not be able to eat a bear steak all in one go. Now, some of the best for you in terms of food, but terrible for everything else, is rotten meat. If you eat a rotten bear steak, it will contain 5,000, so you can fill your stomach twice over. But the calories is absolutely nothing. It has no calories. Now, going off some information off spawn, if you spawn up and you find yourself with a apple in your hand, an apple will contain 312 calories. Hence why it basically doesn't really do a lot for you. And it will contain 125 ml for your stomach and 93.75 ml for your water. Now, the information on all of this comes from the DayZ wiki itself. I thought I'd have a quick gander just to see what information there is out there for me to speak and discuss. In a way, the best god spawn item of food that you can get is the pear, being 450 calories, 150 ml for your stomach, but only 75 ml for your water, meaning it's a little bit less water. Now, if we go ahead and talk about mushrooms, all mushrooms have the same exact stats. Every one of them. So field mushroom, oyster mushroom, parasol mushroom, penny bun, and red pine mushroom all contain 180 calories, so not a lot considering it's 4,000 for an apple. 292 milliliters of water. That is fantastic, but you got to combine that water with your stomach capacity. So if you have 292 milliliters of water with a further 375 milliliters of food or in your stomach capacity, you will get rather full from a mushroom. Hence why they are actually quite good for you. If you do one thing, as in bake your mushroom, the calories go from 180 to 450 with 750 milliliters of water and 262.5 ml of stomach capacity. So it definitely helps by just doing something as simple as baking those mushrooms. Now, if we then look at, let's say, in a little bit further detail, if you boil the mushroom, it increases the water capacity of the mushroom by 150, increases the calories by 75, and overall reduces the stomach capacity down to 225. So depending on what you do with your food can make it go a hell of a long way. Now, if we then go and have a look all the way down at the bottom, if we then go into detail about our water that we drink obviously hydration is essential. You need it to survive. Now, if we go ahead and talk about this, through the wiki itself, it does actually say this. All soda cans all contain 150 calories and 450 milliliters of hydration, where a canteen and a plastic bottle do the exact same thing for you. So there's no difference. Only a canteen will have a bit better durability. So it is preferred to take a canteen over a water bottle, but realistically it does no difference for you. They all contain the same amount of things. So in short of what we've spoke about, finding the most ideal way to cook and make food helps massively. So like I said, an unknown food can will contain 800 calories, 400 milliliters of water, and will do your stomach, will fill your apple one time only. So it'll go the straight 4,000 calories. So having an unknown food can is basically like, it's almost like you've hit the jackpot, because they're super easy to find if you're lucky enough, and obviously they're a common spawn, so you can find them from killing zombies and interesting areas in general. So yeah, so if you consume a unknown food can, it will basically do everything that you need it to do in one go, filling your apple to the absolute brim. Now, just short behind that with a cat food can, a dog food can, which will do 2,500 calories, and then honey, which is 2,000. So if you find a jar of honey, you're very well off in terms of survival, because you know that it will completely half of an apple. So in short, if you find food, eat it. You're going to burn it off anyway, so it's almost essential for you to eat the food as much as you can. Even when you are full, there is zero point in holding the food, because you can go much further than what your bar will tell you, what your bar will let you. So if you find 5 unknown food cans, eat 5 unknown food cans. But note in mind, have in mind, that they all contain chemical poisoning, so they can kill you if you eat too much in such a short period of time. So it's nice to just nibble, and do nothing more than that. As an overall roundup, always try and get your meat, your fish, because they're absolutely fantastic for you. Chicken steaks will do much more for you than canned tuna, lunch meat, brisket spread, canned sardines, liver pate and pajka. Up until you get to your spaghetti, peaches and baked beans and bacon, don't really do much more for you than that. So like having your chicken, your wolf steaks if you can find them. If you wanted to go down the route of eating human steaks, then it's entirely up to you. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but you have to bear in mind as well of, will this not only deplete my hydration, will it give me hydration, and will it fill my stomach? Will this keep my energy up? So, that being said, make sure to eat your food, drink your water, and survive. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, all those good things down below, and I'll catch you in the next episode. As always, my friends, sweet.